All right, shalom, shalom. I'd like to say all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah, Harash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, teaching the word of truth with sincerity. All right, and you Aqua for listening and sincerity. All right, but real quick, going into you know, this right here. All right, one West apostate physics vocab. All right, and I don't know this guy, but I remember him popping up on the scene, you know, a while back. I started watching videos in '07. In '09, I didn't come into the truth until like I think it's 2012 maybe. Yeah, 2012. Okay, and look, man, the bottom line, vocab, he has to realize that the Israelites, we we are, all right, we're not a danger to anybody physically. All right, the Southern Poverty Law Center has us down as you know a terrorist threat group. All right, they don't have the KKK down. They don't have the police down. They don't have anything or anybody that's substantial that's really doing these things. All right, hanging people from trees, burning down buildings, shooting up people. All right, on a scale of it being a national threat. All right, niggas shoot each other every day. Okay, and that's black on black crime. That does not project to us taking over the world. That does not project us to be in rulership. Okay, that's only tearing down the nation that our people are part of. So for the Southern Poverty Law Center to put us down as a terroristic threat, it's got to be bigger than what the eyes and the ears can hear and what the eyes can see. Okay, and fact of the matter is, when you get down to the heart of the matter, all right, Esau, Edom, all right, the so-called white man, will be charged, okay, for the atrocities that he has brought upon the planet. All right, and we have scriptures to back this up, man. Okay, you know, and vocab, you can't circumvent this one. All right, because this is the crust of the whole matter. All right, it is a people that's been robbed and starved. All right, thus said the scriptures, man. All right, we haven't been treated fairly since, okay, the downfall of Jerusalem, 70 A.D. Salaki. Okay, we've been scattered. We don't have official government. All right, we're unrepresented, and we're treated like animals. Okay, and this is Israelites. Okay, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They have Gad and Reuben sitting on reserves, reservations over here in North America. All right, down in Central America, they rob and pillage the land, okay, of natural resources, South and Central America. All right, this is what the so-called white man, which is Esau Edom, does. All right, and the Israelites have their charges against them as well, and we're living out our punishment. But for the 2/3 that's still living in, sin and doing as they please, all right, what's going to happen to you guys? All right, and it's swiftly coming, man. 2/3 of our people, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, will be judged and put to death as Esau, okay, is going to be as well, okay? But I said all that to say this, man. I asked Google, the crust of the matter, and it came back with some interesting things to say. All right, and when you seen this devil, you know, hear the voice, all right, of how regard when it came to the slavery topic, all right, and that's the crust of the matter. The crust of the matter is that you have the children of Israel in captivity. You have ceased to let us go, right? And you have, you know, hurt the widow, the children, okay? And we're found in your hands, man, okay? And you keep on kicking us down, all right? And the Lord is not too pleased with that, right? Let's get it, man. Salaki. All right, so it's punishment coming for this, furthering our affliction, right? Because you put us in chattel slavery, and then after that, you didn't set us free, okay? When the time was come to set us free, right, and give us goods so that we can take care of ourselves, you didn't do that. What you did was you created black laws, all right, and Jim Crow settled in, and then sharecropping came, right after slavery, sharecropping, and you was just stealing the money from the whatever the wages that those people were working your fields for. You take the loot, and then still on top of that, you wouldn't give them anything so they can take care of themselves. So this is the whole crust of the matter. You're not being brotherly with your natural born brother Esau, and that's all right. You gave away your birthright and you're pissed. We get it. We get it. But the simple fact of the matter is we do things decently in order, as the scriptures say, right? And a payback has to happen because of that. Okay? A payback has to happen because you did the wrong thing, Esau. Okay? The Lord gave us into your hand for a time, and then you were supposed to set us free, but you didn't. You furthered our affliction. All right. So the judgment's coming, man. All right. And let's get down to the heart of the judgment. This is what the ill part of the judgment is for you. And this is where we know where white people are bugging out at. Okay? Your judgment is coming. And we can guarantee you're not going to get mighty against us ever again. All right? You're going to grow them horns and you're going to attack the 2/3. But the hope for the elect, all right, that choice grape from off that vine, all right, the small remnant, we going to throw down, man, and we going to kick your ass, all right? Thus says the scriptures, all right? When we come down out of them ships, okay, after the total destruction of Babylon the Great, all right, there will be hell to pay, okay? Well, let me grab this, all right? Yeah, boy. I gave me pleasure to see Vocab Malone shut the fuck up. Okay, when that fucking brick got through out his head, all right, and that man Hardware Gabria, that's however you say his name. I don't, you know what I'm saying. I only seen the spelling one time, and I can't put it together in my head. But yeah, he hit him over his head with that brick, man. Okay, this is Ecclesiastes 9 and 10. All right, and you can find it in the Galatians, like it says. All right, it says, whosoever, or whatsoever thy hand found to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work nor device nor, nah, that's not it. Let me see. Give me a second. It's the one I was looking for. Exodus. All right, Exodus 21 and 16. It says, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. All right, so that's the ultimate judgment. All right, of Esau, Edom, after the 1,000-year stint of them doing what we say they do. All right, and it's coming. It's coming down the pipe. But, this lesson is just to show, all right, we battle with these spiritual demons like vocab, all right, and they just steal, you sharpen your iron on them, man, because they out of their wits, man. We got the word of truth, okay, from Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, through the hopeful elect, all right, and those apostles that were set up to guide the small remnant back to him, okay, 100%. Out of the Tahar, out of the Rakad, out of the Gabar, out of the Ramlab, all right, and the bishops, man, on down. It was a blessing when I found all of these men hanging out on YouTube, all right, in 2012, man, with the blunt sticking out my mouth, and I was searching, man. I had got into some shit. I got married, mad young at 20. I was like 27 when that shit, like, it was over at 20. But 27, man, so many problems, man. I ain't have no job. I was, like, just hanging out, selling weed, fucking working, you know what I'm saying? Doing dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? But then I just got tired, man. I got tired. The ex nagging me about fucking child support and shit like that, And I was never one to walk away from my kid. I was always trying to, take care of my daughter or whatever. But it got to be too much because I didn't really want to be next to this chick anymore, man. And I was living by myself. She found out I was living by a whole bunch of shit. But then I just found the truth, man. And like I said, it's this captivity. This captivity is crazy, all right? And it puts you through a lot of rigmarole, all right? But you're supposed to get stronger in it. And like vocab, them, man, they don't understand what they're about to go through, all right? And we know vocab is a Kaiser, okay, with the last name Riza. And it's like Paul Reiser, all right? He was an actor. He used to play on a show on NBC, but he got the same last name. So we know that he's a Khazar. We know that he's Jewish. He's not Italian. He's not Sicilian. All right. And this guy's, he's going to find out the hard way. All right. And we keep on reading the scriptures to him that tell him that those people over there in the land are not, true Israelites. All right. He knows that. And he knows that the road is getting short, man. There's nowhere else left to run. All right. So it's got to be time for the get down now. All right. And basically, that's what we've been pushing out there. All right. The end of this kingdom. That's what I mean by the get down, not committing no violence or nothing like that. That comes later. All right. Under the authority of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. When the white man law does not stand anymore, okay, because the governments are going to be ripped down. All right, let me get this real quick. And I'm all over the place, but this lesson was mainly about the end of Esau's rulership. Okay, no matter how you slice it, it's going to end with this death. But until the in between time, meantime, man, this is what's going to, before we get to this end result, we going to go through the process of breaking down the kingdom. You already seen that coming. All right. Because it's already happened. It's apparent. As soon as you took your ass over there to the third world's woe, okay, that's the end of your kingdom. And Donald Trump, he spilled the beans. We need this deal. All right, because the Bretton Woods Act is over. All right, the petrodollar is not in control no more. The American dollar is done. After this month, everything is going to be super high. It's going to be crazy. Gas is going to be low. People are not going to be going to work no more. It's just going to get out of control, man. Now I'm just going to wait ye upon the Lord, like it says. Let me get the scripture real quick. What was that? Let's go to Isaiah 14. That's what I want to do. And that's why we be laughing, man, because this dude shows up every now and again on somebody's page trying to convince them that they're wrong. All right. And we know what's happening in Isaiah the 14th chapter. All right. These two verses, right, is us getting back the scattered and joining them onto us. All right. The scattered Israelites, not every nation of people. Okay. Just Israelites from out of every nation. So simple, man. But they make it hard. All right. These first two. And then right here. Where I want to read from. I read from NLT, and then verse 2. It said, the nations of the world will help the people of Israel, all right, to return, and those who come to live in the Lord's land will serve them. Those who captured Israel will be themselves be captured, and Israel will rule over its enemies. All right, so that's bottom of the line time right there. You see what I'm saying? Be telling you that the Edomite is our sworn number one enemy. Psalms 83, the rest of y'all became our enemy through this man's hand. Esau, Edom. So payback is coming, no matter how you slice it. All right? And it's not going to be easy because we know you're not just going to get up off the throne. And we know, Yahweh Shai is coming down to get busy, man. And when I say that, not physically with his own hands, man, but with judgment, right? And that's what you're starting to see. It's starting to be more and more evident, okay? And what you're going to start to see is all the things that you see in 2nd Ezra 15 and 16, all right, coming to play. Also, Isaiah, the 19th chapter, all right? We're on top of all this happening. These are prophetic visions, all right, coming true. Okay. So Esau, we know your end result. Come forward, okay? Come forward and take your punishment. All right. And that's all right. If you don't want to, you want to continue running around here openly saying nigga this and fucking black people don't got no jobs and Keisha's on welfare. She's the welfare queen. And the whole time it's being revealed. The one that says the most, okay, is the one that has the less, okay? So we know where you came from. We know that you come from the Caucasus Mountains. We know that you caveman. We know that you have a low intellect, okay? And it's not high. You don't have a high IQ. All right? All that bullshit with the IQ, and it's garbage, man. It's all made up. Anything that Esau has proclaimed to be useful to him is a lie. It's a scheme. All right. Welfare, Social Security, all these things. You know who the most takers of these things are? because the system was created for them. It wasn't created for us. And they're the ones taking it all and calling us bums when we have to work hard because it's a part of our biblical curse. You see, you got the fatness of the earth. So who is the laziest? Why did you go way over to West Africa, grab how many? What is it? 500 million slaves. Not all of us made it over here. It was only 300 million or something that landed in America. So that means that you killed 200 million in the ocean. Yeah, but you came way over there to plop us over here, pick some goddamn cotton and shit, and build up this place. Well, it was already built because the 10 tribes came here first. But you made us pick cotton over here. You fucking devils, man. So who's lazy? See, this is the shit that I get tired of, man. But it's a part of the story. And I know the ending, you know? But like I said, Esau got to come clean with himself there. Every time you run across that slavery thing, man, he can't let it go. All right? And I already read 2 judgments because of slavery. Okay? Let's see what else he's going to do. Because since he's the laziest, he's going to have to get out there and work. Build houses. Oh, I think it's in that same chapter. Strangers shall build. I think it's in that same chapter 14. Let me see. Oh, it's in Isaiah 60. Yep, Isaiah 16 and 10. All right. It says, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Okay. Therefore thy gate shall be open continually, thou shalt not be shut day nor night. Thy men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentile, and that their kings may be brought. All right. So all the men that say they were in charge, that have these oh man, we can't wait to get our hands on you goddamn internet fucking nerds, man, with this AI bullshit and recreate Noah Yahari, that dude, whoo, man, you're gonna be made a fucking spectacle of in the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay, BB not a Jew. All you JOOs, the worst. Okay, be aware. All right, and then you other nations, y'all ain't getting away unscathed, man. Because we know Ammon and Moab, y'all like to put things in y'all mouth that don't belong in there. Okay, and we gonna come through. We gonna come through with that rod of iron, like it says in Isaiah. Let me get it. This is the true testimony. Okay. Oh man. Right here. Revelations 2 and 27. It says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. Okay? So that's coming to you. A payback. All right? You're going to be broken into shivers. All right? Esau, Edom, and all that partook in Psalms 83. Broken into shivers by the rod of iron. All right? And that's coming from the Heavenly Father's Son. This is what he's going to be bestowing on the hopeful elect to do. When we come around, man, things better be in order. Things better be in order. Things better be right, man. Things better be right. All right. Since we were driven through the muck and the mire, man. Okay. And the shit that Esau, Edom, has made us commit and do over here on this, man, better be right. Better be right, man. All right. Because we come in with the power of heaven, man. All right. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. I'm alluding to what's that? Jeremiah the 17th chapter. Okay. Because we coming down flinging doors off the hinges. All right. I'm talking about, they know what doors we talking about. Them dumb doors. DUMB. All right. We know about your underground cities and everything, man. So does the Lord. That's who revealed it onto us. Okay. Oh, Esau, you in the world of hurt. But I just wanted to say a few things. Edom, get ready for your judgment. All right. And if that was the last bit of spirit that man had, all right, talking to you, by the end, he let you know what's going down. Esau is charged, okay, with slavery of his brethren and all other atrocities, okay, hurting the earth, you name it, he did it. All right, and that's how it's going down. He liked to draw up a picture that the Israelites are the worst things on earth, but nah, we to ourselves. That's who Israelites are hurtful to, ourselves. Okay. Because Allah, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, we getting raised out of that right now. Okay. But your punishment, Esau, is still on its way, man. Still on its way. All right. So don't sit idly by, man. All right. Fix your mind to get ready to serve forever. All right. So with that, I want to say all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah, Hadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, peace and blessings, the bishops, the Akim out here striving and pushing the truth and sincerity into you Akwaf, praying and staying in the faith. Shalom.